see the whole universe in opals. That's how fucking old they are.
I'm Leigh-Anne Brown, graduate gemologist, and today we're going to be looking at movie scenes featuring gems and jewelry. So in this clip, you see the miners finding this giant chunk of Ethiopian opal, and they talk about how it's from the Wello mine in the film. And this opal that is found becomes really the central plot point of the entire film. He's trying to sell it to Kevin Garnett, and he takes it to an auction and auctions it off, and he talks about the value of it. It could be worth $200,000, it could be worth $2 million. It's really anybody's guess.
What the is this? This is a mistake.
That's a correction.
No, it's a correction, but it's a mistake. Who came up with the figure?
Oscar and Gems.
Well, Oscar's wrong. I could go out and get 6 appraisers right now. 5 of them would say at least $3,000 a carat.
It's pretty true. Like, it's kind of hard to estimate the ultimate value of the opal that was found because you don't know how much fine material is going to be there. So that's why when you buy a rough gemstone or an uncut gem, you're kind of taking a risk, you're taking a gamble, right? It could be worth $2 million, it could be worth $200,000, it could be worth less maybe, depending on how much precious material is on the inside. Which is kind of a metaphor for the whole entire movie, which is really like an anxiety-inducing scene after scene, one long extended gamble, basically, that you see Howard making. But it's kind of a good metaphor, kind of applies for that reason.
Your opal. The opal
came, yeah. I made a crazy risk, a gamble, and it's about to pay off.
The first thing that stood out to me was Mindy Kaling holds her loop up to her eye, and she doesn't really look like she knows how to use a jeweler's loop. When you use a jeweler's loop, you always keep both eyes open. She holds the loop up to her eye, and then she squints her other eye, and then she uses the loop, the magnifying loop, to see Sandra Bullock walking towards her from across the street outside of her shop. A loop isn't gonna work like that. When you use a jeweler's loop, you bring it up to your eye, and you keep both of your eyes open because when you squint, it makes it harder, distorts your vision as you're looking through the loop.
How long would it take you to make 7 pieces of jewelry if the stones were already cut?
Probably 5 or 6 hours.
How long if I told you you didn't have to live with your mother anymore?
Less.
This, I think, is the funniest scene, though, because here Mindy Kaling has taken an entire jeweler's workshop and somehow hidden it away in this bathroom in the kitchen where she's gonna sit and fold down a baby changing table and somehow set 7 pieces of jewelry under very tight time constraints and a lot of pressure. And when you think about the intricacies of jewelry and how you make jewelry and set stones, and it's such a minute and exact and skillful process, to just sort of slap it together under these conditions, I don't know, but it's fun to watch. Next up, we have Romancing the Stone from 1984. So in this scene, Joan has gone all the way to Cartagena because she's been given a map, and the map has a treasure on it, and she's decided to go after the treasure. So she finds this guy, Jack, and she and Jack have come to the end of the treasure map in a cave, and this is right when they find the treasure. So in this scene, they're in a cave, they've come to the end of the treasure map, and Jack finds this figurine and then smashes a rock against the figurine, and out pops this enormous Colombian emerald. This was 1984. Colombia has always been one of the world's most amazing sources for the finest emeralds ever found in the entire world. And they would have known this in the 1980s. Also, emeralds are pretty fragile. You certainly wouldn't want to put it in a figurine that you had to smash to break open to get it back out, because you would risk really damaging the stone. And when I saw this enormous stone, which kind of doesn't even look real, it's glowingly green, And I don't know, there's something about it. It looks like a chunk of kryptonite or something. It's huge. It would be the biggest emerald, and that they found it, but it's somehow ended up in this porcelain bunny figurine, and then he smashes it with I don't know. A lot of room for error here, but still, Hollywood.
Jesus Christ, we're in a lot of trouble.
Hope you liked our clips. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to hit the subscribe button so we can take you along on our next adventure. In the meantime, I'm Leigh-Anne Brown. Thanks for watching.